Hi, welcome back to Half of Heidi, or welcome to my channel in general if this is the first time you've dropped by. So I have recently, actually just today, reached a significant weight loss milestone. I have lost over 100 kilograms and over 229 pounds. And let's get really specific for a second. So I have lost 104.1 kilograms or 229.5 pounds, and I've lost that in 53 weeks, so about a year, obviously. I've just over halved my body weight, actually, which was the whole goal, which is hence the name of my channel, Half of Heidi. I did that through the assistance of weight loss surgery, which I had 49 weeks ago. So on the 8th of November 2016, I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is when 80 to 90% of your stomach is surgically removed, which means you can eat substantially less. And you also, well, I did anyway, change your diet. So before I had the surgery, I was eating a very high carb diet, high sugar, high carb diet. And now I eat mostly like a protein-based diet with low carbs. So over the 53 weeks, I had an average weekly weight loss of 1.9 kilograms per week or 4.3 pounds. So that's a quite significant rate of weight loss. And when I started losing weight, I was really curious as to what would that do to my body from a skin perspective. So pretty much when I signed up to have the surgery, I also signed up for private health insurance. I'm here in Australia, by the way, in case you can't tell from my accent. And I, I accepted that losing a significant amount of weight, I would most likely need to have excess skin removed. And as you will see in this video, I definitely have excess skin. From a psychological perspective, it gets in the way of me being completely comfortable in my body, that's for sure. I don't really actually have a problem with my stomach, my thighs, my bum. My biggest problem area psychologically is my arms. I just feel very uncomfortable having people see them, but you know, I felt very uncomfortable having people see them when I weighed what I used to weigh. So for those again who are also interested in my starting weight, current weight, height, age, all that kind of stuff, let me just quickly get that out. So when I started this weight loss journey, I was 35. I am now 36. I am 173 centimeters tall, 5'8". My starting weight, or my highest weight, was 191.7 kilograms, which is 422.6 pounds. As of this morning, I weigh 87.6 kilograms, which is 193.1 pounds. So I am definitely still overweight. But for me, this was a very significant milestone to get to. I have lost all up in 53 weeks, 104.1 kilograms, and I've already mentioned this, which is 229.5 pounds. My BMI went from 64.3, which was super morbidly obese class 3. I am now 29.4 for my BMI, which is overweight. I need to lose 12.4. had to do the maths, 12.4 kilograms to be in the healthy weight range, which is to get to 75 kilograms. So let's talk skin. If you want to see my before photos and all that kind of stuff, actually not even photos, maybe just go and click on one of my first videos. You'll see physically how big I was to begin with. I've lost 54% of my starting body weight, so I've halved myself. So totally, I think, understandable that I would have loose skin. My face, and sorry when I look over there, it's because I'm looking in my camera monitor thingy. So yeah, pardon that. So skin-wise on my face, I've got like some loose skin under here, but I don't. It really doesn't bother me. From a profile perspective, there's a little bit of chubba still under there, but I am still technically overweight, so I think that's fine. Something I think that we get excited about when we lose weight is when we can see our collarbones again. When I just sort of stand normally, they're not like, they don't stick out too much. They're not, I don't think they look bad or anything. But yes, like I said, still technically overweight, so not surprised that they're not completely sticking out. I do have some relatively nice shoulder, what would you call that, definition, where you can tell that I actually have a skeleton under there and it's not just fat, and that's great. My arms, like I said, this is my biggest area of concern, when you can actually tell, like when I'm holding my arm like that, like where my physical arm, is that even a saying, where my arm actually is beneath the excess skin, and I have substantial excess skin that extends all the way up my arm. And I am very self-conscious of it because it is poor quality skin. It does have a lot of, I don't know what you call that, dimpling and rippling and things like that. So I am very, very self-conscious of my arms, and you can see that they are quite quite deflated and will continue to deflate. Like I said, I'm still 13 kilograms overweight, so there will still be some fat in here to come off, but if I didn't have it, I would have a nice arm. It looks nice when I like hold it out this way and look in the mirror, but I don't do that often. I've also got this excess skin, sorry, I didn't shave my armpits. I've also got this excess skin that just sort of hangs over the top of the bra, but it's not too bad. It's not terrible. My breasts have definitely reduced in volume. There's significantly less, it's not even that there's significantly less breast tissue, there's significantly less fat, and the skin itself has not bounced back at all. So yes, very, very sad boobs. I think I may get a breast lift, maybe if I can, at the same time as whenever I go to get this this skin removed. I don't know. When I'm in a bra, I don't think it looks terrible. Actually, all of the excess skin sort of helps fill out a cup. I'm an E cup, 14E. So at the moment, I kind of don't mind having the excess skin because I get to at least fill out a cup, an E cup. But when I'm not wearing a bra, it's a bit of a National Geographic moment over here with the boobs. So let me stand up and step back so you can see the rest of me. And don't mind the undies. It's one thing when you're wearing a sports bra. So let's just do the stomach, hey, because we're right here. Let's have a look at it. You can see the incision scars from where I had the laparoscopic surgery. So I think the most hits you in the face thing about the skin on my stomach is definitely the deflated balloon effect that I have going on at the moment. This has definitely accumulated and got considerably more noticeable the more weight that I've lost, which is obvious, like that's what would happen. Because I had quite a large stomach to begin with, I actually don't think it's doing too bad in terms of, I don't have a flat stomach, and yes, I've got there's still fat under here, but I don't think it's going too bad. And when I'm in clothes, quite frankly, I think I look fine in clothes. I've got a a womanly figure in terms of I've got a waist and everything. But yeah, this is what happened to my stomach anyway when I lost over 100 kilograms or 229 pounds. And I will point out I've not had children, so yeah, none of this is stretched from pregnancy. This is all because I lost a substantial amount of weight, which I think if I ever did want to have a tummy tuck, yeah, I think it would look quite nice. But yeah, I don't mind. It's underclothes most of the time. So yeah, it doesn't really bother me. So let me step back and show you my legs. Move this chair out of the way as well. So let me go back a bit further. Again, don't know how well you can hear me, so I'll keep talking, but if you can't hear me too well, sorry about that. So I'm actually quite happy with my legs. When I was younger and thinner, I always had quite chunky legs. I've always had, like I said, a bit of a womanly figure. I've definitely got some loose skin, and this is the sorry if I flash things that I really shouldn't flash. Yeah, I've got, you know, skin that hangs, and if I could do a bit of a leg wobble for you. There is a lot of rippling going on, but when I am in clothes, I think I look fine. Like I don't mind. I think my shape is okay. I'll show you the back view. And in fact, something that has only recently happened is, I don't know if you can see it in this light. Hang on, let me just sort of... It's probably going to all fall over in a second. But I've got like... I don't even know what you would call that. It's excess skin, basically. But it's basically, it looks like this, but on my bum. So, I definitely have muscle built underneath this situation. And yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably my arms that bother me the most. But I don't know. It is what it is. Get as far away as I possibly can. So yeah, that is what I now look like. What did I say? 49 weeks since I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I would much rather look like this than have all of the health problems and quality of life problems that I was having a year ago. I would much rather look like this. For anybody who has excess skin is about to go through significant weight loss and end up with excess skin, just from a skin maintenance perspective, I think what I'm trying to say is, yes, you might encounter, actually there's a high probability that you will encounter, skin rashes and skin chafing and dry skin and things like that. And certainly from an age perspective, like I said, I'm 36, so my skin's definitely not producing as much collagen as it used to, and I already had dry skin before I had the surgery. But I do find that the under the belly skin area is a definite area to be really careful with in terms of powdering it up, whether that's with something like Curash or Dactarin, and keeping the area dry. But otherwise, I don't tend to have too much problem. And I say that as I don't have too much of a problem yet. I know that this last 12 to 13 kilograms that I lose is probably where the skin is going to become the most noticeable. And I've seen that, I guess, watching other people, having watched them lose weight, it really did seem to be as they were approaching the healthy weight range, or when they reached the healthy weight range, that the excess skin started to become problematic. So yeah, I'm going to need skin surgery, and I kind of, like I said, I accepted that. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I signed up for private health insurance. It can at least cover a tummy tuck, and I'm hoping that what I'll do is get a surgeon that can do a brachioplasty, which is the excess skin removed from the arms, that they can do that at the same time as a tummy tuck, and that way hopefully that means that the hospital component will be covered via the tummy tuck, so that I'm not paying for two surgeries, one that my private health insurance will cover and one that it won't. So we will see. We'll see how I go with that. So if you've been following me for the last 12 months plus, thank you for being part of this journey with me, and all your words of encouragement has meant a lot to me. If you've just stumbled across my video completely out of the storyline of how did I get here, feel free to ask me any questions, or obviously, watch some of my previous videos, and sort of, if you want to know anything more about me. And I'll also leave my Instagram details in the description box below in case you feel like, following me on Insta. All I can say is, if I can do it, you can do it. It is really scary at first to go through weight loss surgery, but it is so worth it. I wouldn't change the last year for anything. And in fact, this has probably been one of the best years of my life, if I'm really honest. It's been one of the hardest years, I will definitely say that, but it has been one of the most rewarding, one of the most personally rewarding that I think I've ever had. And now I actually feel like the rest of my life is going to be the life that I want, because I'm going to be able to do all the things that I want to be able to do. And I don't know, I just wouldn't change it. I'm getting a bit emotional now. So if you've got any questions, feel free to comment on the video or send me a private message. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.